start up the next episode of Pillars of Eternity, and we're starting off exactly where we left off, and we're going to find out what happened out there. So, Kaliska, Kaliska shakes her head. Windstorm of a kind they only get in Glanfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glanfathan word is Biawak. To them, it's the god's way of reaping the souls of the land that shouldn't find their way out. We'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? So, who attacked us? I think that's pretty obvious, but we'll go ahead and see what she says. The Glanfathans. Those would be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Looked to be fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. Alright. Glanfathan said we trespassed in their ruins. What about everyone else in our caravan? You don't seem to be too upset about all this. Why don't we go ahead and say that Glanfathan said we trespassed in their ruins. Let's just go down the line. Let's find out. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the Fangs are hotheads, Glanfathans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glances down the passage beyond. Or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? I think would probably be the obvious next choice here. Liska's lips pressed together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. Well, she seems pretty upset about all this. So let's not say you don't seem too upset about this, because she seems plenty upset. Not sure why we had to pause, but let's go ahead and keep going here. Stream's okay. It's a little slow, but Did I kick these bad boys on? Maybe hear a little bit of this sweet sound they got going. Oh. There we are. Alright, so let's see here what it is we got. Small shield and torch. Now, camping supplies, which is apparently how you regain health. A hammer and chisel. Not sure what that's really for, but DR reduction. Compare to what, my battle axe? Interesting. Not quite sure what that is referencing there. The way it's being put together here. You discovered some camping supplies. You can use these in the rest of the wilderness or dungeons, fully restoring all of your character's abilities and health. Easy difficulty allows you to carry more camping supplies, but hard restricts them severely. If you fully run out of camping supplies, try to find an inn. Most have cheap rooms available. Alright. So, first camping supplies garden. Interesting for what it's worth. I'm pretty sure that you can take things from stash directly through your inventory. So, should be okay for getting those camping supplies into a usable place.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
Enable scouting mode. Now, that's something I don't even know what they're referencing, so
Be quiet.
interesting.
Those symbols. Just like the tiles.
Well, what are they saying there? Not sure. Alright, well, hopefully you read that on your own. If not, then
Stay quiet.
probably don't need to be slowly moving around through all this. Alright, well, let's see now. What's next here? Probably could stop scouting and just start moving. But it's interesting, you know, let's go ahead and explore a little bit more. Okay. Well, what have we got here? Lesser black ooze. Well, that doesn't look too exciting, so let's just keep moving forward. Scouting mode is used for both stealth and for hidden objects like traps and secret containers. While scouting, selection circles will start to fill with yellow when the character is starting to detect them. Once the circle fills yellow, the character is suspicious and will move to investigate. And will move to investigate when the circle fills red. If the circle becomes fully red, your character will be discovered. It's based on his or her mechanics skill. Alright, so basically mechanics skill tells you whether you're going to find something hidden. I don't understand. I'm kind of confused. Oh. So he did see me. I'm still confused. I just want to... Yeah. Alright, well they just both see me. I'm not sure how that works yet. We'll kind of figure that out as we go. So let's oh, and we do just have our camping stuff available. Well, that's good.
Yes.
All right. So one of you just it's mine, and the other one.
What you need?
Well, why don't you go ahead and knock that guy down for me? And I haven't ever even seen hidden stuff too much. So it looks like he's just got just that blinding strike that we were seeing before out of him. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Was he charmed? I see that all of this moves by with lightning speed. Whisper of Treason grazes less of a charm for 7.3 seconds. Alright, see, so that's worth something.
What is it?
Well, why don't you just... Right. Couldn't do it even if you wanted to.
As you wish. No prisoners!
Alright, well, that was pretty easy.
Yes.
Seems to be most of the time. Now, what have we got going here? Health is insane. Health is okay. Health is slowly going down, but it's still pretty good. Ooh, do we have finally something that's better than what I have? Well, the speed's slow though. Oh, we'll just pick it up for now. We may, you know, turquoise and ooze plasma. Well, what is it for? Congealed mass. Just nothing. Great. That's what we need. Is some turquoise and some ooze. Alright. So, that's all good and well. So let's keep moving on
What's
here.
that muck on the wall?
I don't know. What is it? I'm willing to bet if we were to be scouting that we could figure out, you know, there's
Quite.
something fancy. But it doesn't seem like it matters at all. Oh, use your water skin to clear off the ooze. Oh boy, isn't that sexy. Alright. Vicious slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. It's an interesting word to use relief in such a way. Which it is correctly used, but it's interesting to use it. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of the hair and the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty. A gem fills the other. Leave. I want to take the gem. Are you goddamn kidding me? Leave. In what world do I leave? Take that gem, baby. That gem's mine. So have I not? This one clings to anything it touches very well. Appears that I have
Be quiet.
done everything that I can in this area over here. Probably need to go find that there gem, and it's going to be somewhere. Not sure where, but we'll find it. Unfortunately, I'm a little behind the game on this. I'm streaming, you know, Pillars of Eternity, which, to mention, yeah, it's not so bad this stream. The stream's fine, actually. Seems like it's fine. You know, but I haven't even played it at all. So, you know, a lot of people are way past me, and good for them for what it's worth, but I have not played it yet. Other armor that's a 6 is still not good enough to replace about anything. Alright, well, let's make sure that he has this. Oh, it's just added to the stash regardless, huh? Fine. Small folio is torn in several places, and blood is soaked in several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Ingwethan artifact. Fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing. Fellow who had it said it was a pretty nothing. As far as he's concerned, he's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's right about the gem leading to a hidden treasure, that's worse than sneaking past a few painted elves. I think we've got the idea. Yeah. Just a matter of time before we found the relief. Of course it was. So, yeah, that crossbow should probably be in the hands of this gentleman here. Everything else will just run on over the stash. And let's,
How can I help?
well, buddy, why don't we look at your inventory and let's make sure that you have, is set up in your secondary area here, just in case. Yeah, it's nice to do. Now, what is this here, though? Just another dagger. You got a lot of daggers. You like your daggers. Alright, no problem with that. You can enjoy your daggers. Right click for details about my pig. My space piglet. This tiny titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its enduring behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return, save companionship. Okay, anyway, not sure what in sweet hell that's about. But it is what it is. Okay. Is this supposed to be on my finger and it's not? What is this? What is that about? Why would that have just been like hanging out not on my finger? Alright. Everybody's got... No? She just doesn't have it equipped. Well, that's rather silly. Alright, so now everybody has their ranged as well as otherwise. And I think we're good to go. So, that having been said, let's just go and make sure we haven't...
Wait.
What is
You hear
it?
that?
I'll take care of it.
Huh. What is it? We don't really know. Alright, well, why didn't everybody just... Yeah. Why don't you just shoot it?
What you need?
Why don't you... Oh, right. I just need to click it once and then somehow it
What is it?
flips over. Yeah, great. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Take that shit, buddy. Oh, that was funny. Not Scotland is both stringy and slimy, making it palatable to few in its raw form. Yeah, well, same with most meats. Alright, so
Yes.
that was probably too easy, but maybe that's just what was going on there. It's no big deal. Probably should scout around, just make sure we're not missing anything.
That
Let's
looks
go.
weak. Could be a shortcut.
Okay. A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. I use the hammer and chisel. The crack lengthens and widens with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you'd expect. Sweat beads from your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. We'll continue. After several long moments, you begin to see light on the other side. With one final tap, several blocks of stone shift when tumbled loose, clearing a gap, just wide enough to pass through. Fast mode activated. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's go ahead and unactivate it. Now, we have yet to go and deal with the relief. But frankly, you know, shouldn't we go explore this fun new area here? 9 to 13, huh? Oh, don't tell me about the bow.
Hmm?
Well?
Alright,
Hmm?
come on, sweetie. What's going on here? How much better is this? It's better than your torch. So not very good. Alright, well, that's fine. Why don't we just go ahead? Ignore that.
As you
Keep going
wish.
here.
I could scout ahead.
Okay. Probably gonna just
What you need?
play this the exact same way. It's too damn easy, right?
Well?
I'll get used to
How
that.
can I
Just
help?
single click soon enough. Alright,
What's
thanks for
around the
coming in today, guy. Alright. Oh boy. There's quite a few of them.
Yes.
Okay. A lot of focus though going. then
Hmm?
feel free to just switch back to a normal attack.
Hmm?
What happened? Oh boy. He just got knocked the fuck out. Out. That's what I said. What happened? Because he just straight up got knocked out.
What is it?
So now we're in a major bit of problems here because
Hmm?
she has taken an unworldly amount of damage to her endurance. She needs to turn and attack him. I need to, in the meanwhile,
Well,
finish him off as well.
curse your eyes!
Alright, so it looks like we've got that out. That guy's still on our side for a very short period of time.
Curse your eyes!
So, we're okay.
Hmm?
Let's go
What is
ahead,
it?
use our heavy damage. And that should be able to seal it for us right there. Okay, so what happened to
How can I
you,
help?
buddy? You can help by not just falling over next time. I mean, her endurance isn't that much better. What happened to you? What was that? That was ridiculous. You enjoy falling over like that?
Yes.
Alright, so anyway, it doesn't look like there's any loot to be had here.
As you wish.
So let's just move on. Be a little confused why Sir Knockout just knocked out, but that's cool. That's cool. Not sure where we're going. We do want to go back
There's
to
a
that
draft
relief.
coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
There's a draft coming through that wall. I mean, what
Keeping an
wall,
eye
buddy?
out.
What wall, buddy? Tell me about it, buddy. What is it? Spear Spiderling. Wow, they just keep getting fancier and
What is it?
fancier, aren't they? Alright. Let's just... Everybody just come up,
What you need?
do a nice barrage
Hmm?
attack, and... Let's see what's happening. I'm fine with that, just let it run. Ooh, nice. Really nice play.
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
What you need?
how can I help?
okay. And
Yes.
you are still, okay. Not the greatest angle to enjoy the fight, but appears like they're quite dead.
I'll take care of it. Yes, of
Okay,
course.
so no loot out of those guys either. Where's the spider meat? Where's the spider legs? With the silk, you know, there's another one, another standard. Feels like we just walked around whatever the hell this is. I don't know what it is, but let's leave that alone for what it's worth, you know, who cares?
Keeping an eye out.
Is there something over here? Or is it just a fun little cove that they decide to put? Just a fun cove. People like their little fun coves. Game paused, huh? Alright, well, you guys just go very, very gingerly to wherever it is that you want to go. And we will
Yes.
just switch everybody over real quick.
Hmm?
Probably needs to be a mod for this. There's a mod for that.
Yes.
What you need?
Okay. Let's see what happens. Probably just another dead spider and another one coming, you know, just like last time. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, not quite sure what to make of this big old beast of a spider here. But did a very limited job of killing off those, so that's not great either.
Yes.
I would have liked to have that just be a death. Okay. One per encounter, and he's definitely going to be hitting you with that. But you'll be up there. You're coming. You're coming, I think.
Yes.
We'll whisper of trees in this one that hasn't been affected at all,
What you need?
and try to knock this guy down. Oh, is he down already again? 1 out of 18 on what? That's his endurance, right? Yeah. Welcome to just Dead Town, buddy. It's just because the thing is that he just gets really, he gets his ass just handed to him early.
Well,
Ooh, is that? See, I'm having problems. Is there a rotate on the? There doesn't seem to be a rotate, which is unfortunate. Because frankly, you know, I need to be able to see this from another angle. Get the most out of it. Alright, so it appears like this spiderling's already back on the mend of coming to kill us. So
yes.
maybe I just whisper him again. And she, having all of her stamina, does go and start to fight. And maybe even goes and tries to knock it prone. Let's go. Here he turns around. And it grazes him for 14.5 seconds. Cypher Diaz, baby. he's doing up. He's on the task. Very good. Okay.
Curse your eyes.
Okay, you're attacking with your bow. That's fine. I guess so. I'll take that. And she's getting handed, but not completely. She's doing fine. Oh, he's feeling the sting of an ungrateful child. Oh boy, jeez. Little Arrested Development reference. That looks like that's death, right? Good, because she
What you
needs to
need?
turn very quickly. Okay. Everybody back up and looking good. Well, spear spider leg, huh, baby? Okay. Should be a weapon. Maybe that's why I didn't read it out. I was just so unhappy that it wasn't a weapon.
What is it? Of course.
Well, what is it is When do we get a little bit of leveling up? This guy seems to be falling over and dying every 5 seconds. What kind of a rogue does that? Maybe he doesn't have great attributes. I haven't really taken a look.
How can I help?
Well, let's take a look at you, buddy. That's how. Not quite sure where you take a look at attributes yet. Crafting. See, what's that even? Stash, crafting. What is crafting? See, I don't even know. Look at it. Okay, wow, look at that. Huh. Alright. What are scrolls for? Well, it's a very, very in-depth D&D style game, and it is gonna. I can see why it's called Pillars of Eternity. Oh boy, man, there's a lot of potential. Oh well, just saw something there. What is all this? Inventory, character. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of interested in. It's these individual characters. Um, Here's his stats finally. Why is he just dying? Bad dexterity, not quite enough. Oh, this is kind of fun stuff to have over here. I dig that. That's really cool. Alright, so let's see here. Stealth 2, athletics, lore, mechanics, survival. Don't have a clue what any of it really does. Guess it basically will tell you. Not sure what stealth is for. Athletics seems to be a little more useful than I gave it credit for. Some interesting stuff going on there. It's kind of cool. Alright. So. So it looks like Kaliska is just the actual ass kicker of our group. But, you know, it doesn't really take into account how much damage I'm mitigating by mind controlling. Time's knocked out 3. Oh, you're great, bud. So, where is my... there we are. There's my experience. It's a little while yet, huh? A little less of a while for these two. Alright. Good enough for me. What is this? I don't want to leave yet. I gotta go put this here stone in this here face that I've been looking at. Okay, a few more things to go and explore over here, but maybe the stone face is the right way to
Take care of it.
be headed. You know, I've done a lot of wandering here, and it seems to me like am I allowed to go walk over those? Or let's go find out. Fuck it. Let's find out. Let's go and be burned to death or something. Can you come over here for me? Trap triggered. Everybody dies. Uh-oh.
What is it? How can I help?
Oh, shit, that's funny. Alright, let's camp. First time I've ever done a camp, we'll use one set of camping supplies. Do you want to camp here? Yes. Alright. Depending on your difficulty setting, the character will either be maimed or killed. A maimed character suffers severe combat penalties and will die if they take any additional damage. Alright, so anyway, let's do this with a little bit more intelligence. Alright. Not quite sure what's going on over here. This is, I mean, it's obviously a... Let's go scouting.
Keeping an eye out.
Alright, well, show me how this wall is not a wall. Come on. You do the stupid too? I guess you are. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get...
Look,
It's okay, buddy.
found something.
Thanks, bud.
Worth a look.
Okay,
Worth a look.
okay. Alright, well,
What is it? Take
not
care of it.
too much fun to slowly be running these guys through here. But it seems like, you know, the pathing is just fine. If you do it correctly.
Well?
Oh, hey.
What
come
you
back.
need?
Come on, buddy. There you go. Aren't we all
What is it?
the Cappy family again over here? So, well, first of all, don't worry about scouting. Come on up here for me. Alright. Alright. Well, place a jam in the eye socket. Let's find out what's going on. Stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Alright.
Yes.
No reason not to just engage this like this. Sure, keep shooting at it when it's right next to us. It's fine.
I'll take care of it.
Why is it so important in this oozes stuff? Some Jasper. These oozes they love, and I mean they love their precious gemstones. Okay, well, obviously the cloak's gotta go somewhere. And those can just go wherever. Alright, so am I missing something?
Quiet.
Slow mode
Found
activated. Don't need to do that. Found what? Where did we find? got the urn already. What do we find? Tell me about it. Is that it? That's it? Maybe I wanted to keep the gem instead. Really? Not sure what we found either when he said he found something. Hmm. Okay. Alright. Well, a little bit confusing. Just a little bit. But let's over here real quick and keep stealthing it around for just a moment. What did he discover? Cypher Diaz, what'd you discover? You didn't tell us, man. Alright, I think that we'll start moving again. Okay, so we're just gonna probably go this way. It'll be faster to not get all of the people lined up and all that jazz. Everybody's dead all along here anyway, so it don't really matter. Jeez, I mean, I can just go like that. Pretty sure that'll work. Alright, well. Okay. So out, finally. Thank goodness. And we're going to take a look at whatever's going on here. Older robed man. 4 figures stand silhouetted before an otherworldly apparatus. An otherworldly apparatus. I guess we're not really seeing that portion of the tour. An ancient structure of chilled adra and metallic veins. Inscrutable and ominous, looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it. What might be contemplation. Gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. Very odd. Gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. I guess I just lost myself in the sentence there. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. Well, that's great. Oh. So, this looks like a great place to go ahead and cut it. We're gonna, be finding out some new stuff and be doing a whole new, scenario here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here, and we'll see you next time on Pillars of Eternity. It should be a pretty interesting one. I thought the last, bit was pretty good. It's a great game. It seems like, very complex though in that D&D fashion, and I just don't know any of it right now. So I'm just gonna have to learn it. All right, but anyhow, it's been Anarchy704 with another Pillars of Eternity.